Guys, I'm Whitney, and I wanted to just go through some numbers really quick because numbers are really fun when we're looking at our wages and all of that jazz. Respiratory therapist at the hospital, and I made $50 around $50 an hour, and I thought that was pretty good. It's a pretty good number. It's a pretty good number per hour. I then looked up the market price and the codes that the hospital charges for 3 days for a patient who spends 3 days in the ICU. And it can be a wide range, but the median was around $30K for an average stay in the ICU. They charge the patient or the insurance company around that, but that's what the hospital brings in for 3 days in the ICU. And so respiratory therapist works 3 12-hour shifts at $50 an hour and makes $1,800. That seems pretty fair, right? That's about 6% of the 30K, and that's just to give you some perspective, right? In Enagic, the first machine that you buy brings you into the company. And you can be a distributor or not. Either way, you still are investing into the company. And at 1A for $5,890 for the K8, that is a medical grade device that can also be written off on your taxes. The person who sold you that machine, if they are also at 1A, they make $390 around. That is 6% of that sale. If that person, that will then bump the person that you bought it from up to 2A if they were 1A. So you helped that person grow in their business by purchasing a medical grade device from them. And that person goes up to 2A, which is now 12% of this. So say that person, I sold my K8, I made 2 sales in my business. I'm now at 2A. I've now been promoted to 12% of any sale that I make 12%, which is around $760, give or take, right? So I'm making $760 per sale. Say I sell to 2 more people, I'm then bumped up to 3A, 2 or 3 more people, and I am making 18% per sale. 4A is 24% per sale. And then 6A, which is 101 sales, and this could be of any of the products that Enagics sells. That could be the turmeric, the Kangen Air, which is an air purifier, the M-Guard, which is an EMF diffuser, and any of the machines which vary, the Anespa. So if there's a few different items, it's not saying that I sold all of these, plus that's indirect and direct sales. So this 101 is also some indirect sales with my team members that I start building as I move up. After 101 sales, any sale after that, I make 84% of this number or any of the other product numbers. I never, ever, ever will make more than that. If that's even a true number, it might be lower. Ever. Because I am an employee and because the hospital doesn't work like this business. This business is preventative care. This business is medicine.